Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. What is up, Loyal Royals? So in this video we are going to do an iconic design, okay? We are bringing back lipstick nails. Yes, I said it and I'm doing it. So these nails, when I saw this trend was coming back up, I was so excited. I have not done this shape of nail since 2010, 2012. So I was super excited, and the lovely Stallion, Miss Hot Girl, was kind of like one of the first to, make it back popular and to bring it back. So of course I had to do a video and let y'all know I still got it. I'm gonna try to show an old picture from when I first did it up till now. But yes, I'm super excited. So excited. Let's get started. So before I get to these cuticles, y'all, look at this picture. This is when I first did lipstick nails in 2010, okay? This is so crazy. It's not even clear. That's how old the picture is. But yes, like, these nails were so dope and I had fun doing them. So I'm taking one of my larger drill bits, and this is specifically for cuticles. It's a carbide bit, so it's kind of like a sanding band, but it's a little more smoother so that you can actually, get the cuticle without cutting the skin, but also removing it and prepping the nail plate at the same time. So you can see I'm kind of like going in one direction, and then on those corners I have to, go back and forth, or I might have to go over it just because certain parts of the nail plate has thicker cuticle than most. But I am simply pushing her cuticles back and up so that it is easy for me to clip them. And then I'm going to remove any of the cuticle that is on the nail plate and the extra that it's lifted up. So right here I'm going in with my cuticle nippers, which have been sanitized and disinfected. I will have a video on how to clean your tools coming up very soon. But yes, I'm going in and I'm pretty much nipping that raised part because she has very, very thick cuticles. And then I'm going in and checking the nail plate and the sides of the finger as well. But you need to make sure that you are not afraid of using nippers and that you are comfortable with doing this step, because if not, you must not do this, because you can seriously injure someone. It can be very uncomfortable. You want to have confidence and you want your customer to know that you got them and they're in good hands. So definitely, if you cannot do this, I would not do this. I know some people have practiced doing it on a lemon, but I'm not sure. I can try to make a video on that. But yeah, only do this if you're comfortable. Alright, so now I'm applying my tips. These are pre-shaped stiletto tips. I got them from my local Asian supply store. If you guys could have caught that, you can pause the video, maybe search them. But I actually really like these. They pretty much fit any nail shape, even if they're wide or flat nail beds. If you could access some of these types of nail tips, if they're on Amazon, eBay, whatever, I would definitely try them out just to see if it helps you guys out with certain shapes like coffin. You could even get like a medium to short square, tapered square with this look. But they pretty much are about, you know, a good size. They're wide enough for people who have wide nail beds, and I like how they are flat, you know. I'm starting to really like the flat nail tips. I know sometimes with curved nail tips, they create such a strong apex that it is easily breakable when you have them. Compared to the flat tip, you actually have to build the structure and the foundation. But it is always up to you and what, you know, works well for your clients. For this particular look, these worked really good. So after I have made sure all the nail tips were on, I'm going to go in and cut the length. You know, guys, I don't know where I got these gold scissors, but I love them. They're super flat and they cut straight across. They do have a little glue on them, but yeah, they're really cool and I like them. So if you can get scissors like that, you know, I feel like that would be easy for everybody, especially for cutting shaping. And you could even use fingernail clippers. But first, I would like to give a huge shout out to these ladies right here. Thank you guys so much for being a loyal royal. I appreciate it. Don't forget, glitter makes everything better, so you better keep shining. I appreciate it. If you want to shout out, make sure you subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and stay active. So now I'm going in with my nail clippers with my scissors, and I'm going to cut the nail at an angle. But if you see, I'm only cutting literally one side of the nail. I'm not fully cutting it to where it is like straight. I'm cutting it at an angle and cutting the corner. And then for the other hand, I'm going to cut in the opposite direction. The same amount is being cut off, but it's just my scissors are turned the other way. So then when she puts her hands together like this, they will be technically going together. Hopefully that makes sense. But these nails are so easy. Like, lipstick nails are so easy because you don't have to do much to them, but you definitely want to have a straight tip like the ones that I use. Next, I'm going to go in with my hand file. These are the 80 grit nail files by Pana, I want to say. I like them, but I don't like them. I ran out of files and had to order these from eBay super fast. The only reason why I don't like them is because the zebra file, like the actual coating that makes the zebra file, the white part, files off so easy. But like, this was a brand new file that I had just got out of the pack, and by the time I finished this set of nails, it was looking like I have used it on 30 people, and I hate that. But other than that, it did create a sharp shape. They were sturdy files. I just think that for the 80 grit, because it is more of a coarse look, they didn't put a thicker coating of the coloring so it didn't come off so fast. But I'm not sure. This is my first time using them, but they'll do. After I have done my shaping, I'm going to go in with my sanding band. This is, I believe, a medium grit sanding band, the same one that I used for the nail plate. I'm going to go in and etch the nails and make them easy for the acrylic to stick to. Remember, most of the time this isn't necessary, but I like to do this anyway because I feel like it allows the nail tip to be even and flush with the nail bed. And then it allows the acrylic to adhere a lot better. After that, I'm going in with the clean manicure brush and some Young Nail Swipe, and I'm going to cleanse the nail plate. If you do not have Young Nail Swipe, you can always use 70% alcohol. So guys, you guys know I like to apply my primer when the acrylic is going to be applied straight to the nail bed. So first I'm going to go in with my Intense Pink by CND, and I'm going to use that as kind of like a barrier because I'm doing a permanent colored acrylic glitter powder, and glitter sometimes can be very hard to get off, so I like to apply a base before I put the acrylic powder on so it doesn't get stuck to the nail bed when I try to soak off the nails or anything like that. This is just an easy technique. I do it with color powders, especially if I'm doing neons or dark colors. This is basically just like a barrier or a protectant for the nail plate. I really hope y'all not about to be mad at me because I mixed this off camera. Y'all know I like mixing powders and then forget what I used. But this is going to be a unicorn type shimmer effect glitter. So I believe I use like I want to say an AB glitter, a mermaid type of glitter, and a basic white glitter, and I just mixed them in. If you have not yet watched my last video on how I make custom colors, even my milky white color, I would definitely go check that out so that you can potentially mix your own colors. And then when you do mix them, make sure you tag me on Instagram at Royal Nails by Shar so I can see your fabulous work. So yeah, I'm going in with the 2-ball method / 3-ball method. And this is a glitter that I mixed. I mean, look how stunning, just so stunning. Now we are going for a glass effect, so no, they will not be completely clear, but we are going to put a jelly polish on closer to the end of the video so that we can still see the glitter but also have that enhanced look as well. Remember, when you are applying acrylic, you want your customer to be as relaxed as possible, and you want to hold the fingers downward so that none of the acrylic or anything like that is running into the nail bed or the cuticle or anything, so that it's not, you know, causing lifting or anything like that. So you also want to check from sidewall to sidewall to make sure that all the sides are even and that the acrylic is evenly distributed. On some of the nails I had to go in on the sides and just kind of put in just a little bit because it didn't cover all the way, which can happen, and that's an easily fixable problem. But yeah, this glitter mix was so amazing. You could wear this by itself, you could turn it into a jelly nail. It is up to you. I am just so happy that I made that. If you guys are wondering, I am also using a size 14 Kolinsky brush. It is flattened, crimped, and pinched. I get this at my local Asian Supply, the same places I got my tips from. And the guy, he makes sure that they are prepped and pinched if you want it flattened. So I will try to link something in the description box. Guys, make sure you guys are checking my description box because I have also been linking different products that I use in the video. For this particular video, I'm going to try to link a similar brush, similar nail tips that you can get on Amazon, and maybe some glitters or some type of nail art. But make sure you check that. Also, my social media will be there. Any questions or anything like that, or anything that you may want to know might be in there also. So make sure you are checking that. After I have applied the acrylic to all 10 nails, I'm going to go in with my hand file, the same hand file from the beginning of the video, and I'm going to sharpen up that shape, and I'm also going to add a taper to the nail so that on the tip of the nail is not too thick. Next, I'm going in with my medium grit drill bit from Macart. I have a video on that as well. I am really loving these drill bits. It took me a few, to get used to it because I was used to a certain type of drill bit. But I really like these. I really like how smooth the nails are after. They are very sharp, so if you're not comfortable with these, you should definitely get safety bits, which have a round top on the top of the bit. This is a flathead, so you definitely can cut your client. You can even cut yourself, honey. I have cut myself slipping and I hit my finger. But yeah, you definitely want to make sure that you are comfortable with this and that it is on a good speed, probably about a medium speed, because you're just doing the cuticles. If you were debulking and reducing like the thickness of the nail, you would definitely want it to be faster, but since you're doing cuticles, you want to have it at a safe speed. But only use this if you are comfortable with it. after I have buffed and cleansed the nails. So this first polish that I am using, I actually made it. It is a jelly polish, but it is regular polish. It's not gel. We wanted to go with the blue look because that's what Megan Thee Stallion had in one of her post of her nails. They were like a blue, royal blue jelly look, but I noticed it wasn't showing up and I didn't want to have to put 10,000 coats on there just for it to be blue. So we went ahead with this purplish pink color, and they actually turned out a lot better than the blue. But I did make these jelly polishes. I do want to try McCart's jelly polish eventually in the future. But this was just something that I did. As you see, I took it off because I did not like it. But yes, the purplish look was way better, so I'm glad I chose that. After one coat and letting it dry, I'm going to go in with my Top It Off by Gelish. This is a sticky layered top coat, so you definitely have to wipe it off with alcohol after it dries. Another good top coat, which is non-wipe, is D&D. So yeah, we only went with one coat of the jelly color just because we wanted it to still show the glitter effect. We didn't want it to be too dark to where the glitter wasn't going to show up, which more than likely it probably would have showed up, but we wanted it to still have that glass jelly effect. After I have let my top coat dry for 60 seconds, I'm going to go in with the paper towel and 70% rubbing alcohol, and I'm going to wipe the nails down just so that they're not sticky. So next I'm going to go in with the McCart Nail Rhinestone Glue, which is a UV and LED gel, so you can just use your LED light or your UV light to dry it. I pretty much use these for larger embellishments, like the ones I'm applying in the larger, like the really big rhinestones, because one, it holds it into place while I'm working, and I can place it without it kind of like sliding around because it's thicker, and two, because you want that extra support so that your embellishments and your decals and your 3D bling isn't just falling off. I'm going to use my little UV light, which I got from E-Nail Contour. I'm going to dry that, pre-dry it before it goes in the light and I do all my extra stuff. I wanted to go for a similar look to Megan Thee Stallion, but I also wanted to do something different. So the ring finger and the pointer both have something on it. There's a Louis V sign. There is one just big Swarovski clear crystal, which is the one I just put on. Then I'm gonna do a Coco Chanel sign and a crown. So this was just something to kind of like give the nails, you know, something glitzy. They were already glittery, but you know, I gotta be extra and add extra, so we added extra. After I let that dry, I went ahead and I took some of my Zule Bling Adhesion glue and I went ahead and applied it to certain parts of the larger pieces, just so that while she is moving and working around, it would not have just, you know, slid off. Then I'm going to go in with my D&D top coat and I'm going to go in between where I put the glue so that it's not like a dull look. So guys, I really hope you liked this video. I'm telling you, these nails are so iconic. They are so awesome. I'm excited to see how long the trend actually lasts again, because when I first did it in 2010, it did not last long at all, maybe a year. So guys, if you have any questions, please drop them below. Of course, like, comment, subscribe, and share. And don't forget, let me know what you think of this. Drop it in the comments below. Don't forget, glitter makes everything better, so keep shining. Ooh, look at these nails. So, so, so pretty. I will see you guys in the next video.